Hi. 5 days ago I placed a video on YouTube, just 5 days ago, and it's had nearly 6,000 views. And I'm flabbergasted because I've been placing quite a few of these videos over time. It's rare for one to get past 1,000, but getting up towards 6,000 views, wow! And I'm thinking, what can I talk about next? Shall I leave this one on longer to get even more views? Then again, I realise there are people who've been subscribing to me and watching these videos for some time. They're waiting for the next one. So what am I going to talk about? When you've placed about 80 or 90 videos already, you're sort of running out of material, fishing for those extra things to say. And I guess in this one I'm going to talk about the very subtle points about getting retired or being retired that we know that are going to happen, but we don't really pay a lot of attention to. One, of course, is our eyesight. Eventually, we will probably develop cataracts and we'll have to have the cataract operation. I can recall years ago, I was about 60 at the time, and I realised I was looking up at the night sky one day and I thought, that's funny. Those stars are supposed to be round, not like horizontal streaks in the sky. What's wrong? And the moon seems to have an extra moon on one side of it. So I saw my optometrist and he said, Tom, you've got early stages of cataract. Don't worry about it, we can't do anything about them yet. Just watch what happens. And of course, they gradually progressed. And about 12 years later, 10 or 12 years later, I had a cataract operation and wow, it was like when I got my first pair of glasses. Suddenly I could see again right up the street, the detail, almost the veins on the leaves of trees. So that's one aspect. You probably will need an eyesight check and cataract operation once you get into a certain level of age. It depends enormously on you, of course. Some get it at late 60s, 70s. I didn't get it until I was in my 80s. Lucky, I guess. The other thing you'll probably notice is this: the volume on your television. You might put it up a couple of notches. You might have been used to watching it at 12 for years, and now you've got it on 13 or 14, and then maybe 15. Now it could be the program, the way it's been recorded. You'll notice when they put the ads on, they're always louder. That's deliberate, we know that. They put the advertisements on louder to grab your attention. The point is, your hearing will gradually diminish. Not rapidly. You won't need hearing aids. I'm 87 and I don't use hearing aids. My hearing is good. Very astute for my age, I know that. And my eyesight is good for my age. So another point here, of course, you'll notice your fingernails. Somebody pointed it out to me about 4 years ago. They said, Tom, when you get old, your fingernails get thinner and more brittle. And they do. They break off more easily. And they grow more slowly. There is an advantage to this, of course. You know, when you open those little butters that they give you at restaurants, you can poke your fingernail under the side more easily. Take off the lid. But the point is, there are subtle changes as we grow older. This is why it's not really a great idea, if you live in a home in a city where you've got all the amenities, to suddenly go beachside or countryside and think you're going to live there forever, because eventually you will need to see that specialist. Okay, have a holiday home, go for holidays, maybe have a caravan near the beach. My advice though, unless you're a multi-millionaire, be careful where you downsize too. At some stage or another you are going to need those specialists, so remain close to home. But to reiterate, these changes are very subtle, but they are almost inevitable. Keep fit, keep strong, keep flexible, keep motivated. and you live to a ripe old age and enjoy the whole lot of it.